Hello boys and not boys, welcome back to Super Mario Galaxy. It looks like you've hit a snag. So in the last episode we did missions, in this episode we doing missions. And I just figured out right before I started recording this how to do this missions. That way you guys aren't sitting there going, what the hell is your problem? Why don't you just look up a strategy guide? And I'm not doing that because I don't want to. I mean, why should I? Why should I have to rely on others to help me? They've always let me down in the past. I've told them. I told them, man. I told them what they needed to do, but they never listened. They just kept doing it. They just kept hitting their heads against the wall, wondering why. Why I never got it. Okay. But we're gonna do the mission, because now I figured it out, and blah, blah, blah. Enough of the melodramaticness that isn't actually there, because, come on, it's a video game. Anyway, what we're supposed to do is take this shell, and we're supposed to head on to the other side of this large part of the island-like structure. I don't know, what would you call this area? Would you call this an island? Because, I mean, it's not, technically, it's a chunk of land not connected to anything, but then again, it's not even connected to a planet, so how does, is it its own planet, or is it just something out in space? Is it, like, just a place that happens to have life? I don't know. But either way, now that we've used that launch star, wow, that was the worst voice crack ever. We have fun time music over here. Sounds like Mario Bros. 3 or something, eh? Eh? Oh, I went the wrong way. Wait a minute. Genius. Genius! Man, you're a regular Einstein! My goodness. I bet you all the girls are jelly. They're mad jelly. You're like the peanut butter to that jam and jelly. But what you're supposed to do is lead it to this question mark thing, and kaboom! You get the doom over here, and you can now turn into Ice Mario, and then you can jump on waterfalls, but you don't have to chase them, just like the rivers that you used to, because that would be a waste of time. Who would want that? That was a waste of time too. Better do this quick. Well, you know what? Screw that. That's gonna. I'm gonna. Look at that. That was a 10 point. That was 10 points right there. 10 points. It's a game. It's a game now. But yeah, we have to jump off wall. Okay. Don't go jumping off waterfalls. I already used that joke. Why would I say that again? Don't go up there. No, you don't. My God, this is actually pretty. This is fairly easy, but for some reason I feel the need to screw it up. So, you know, that's just me, though. This is me. Come on, camera, work with me. Okay, fine. We'll do it your way. Good. And just smack your head against the ground, boy. Dummy. Oh, and it gets me an ice flower. You know, I never knew that was there. What the hell kind of noise was that? It was like a moo. Oh, God. Jeez, that was pathetic. This is actually pretty neat. This is about the only time you can actually do a wall jump based on the with Ice Mario, because it's so weird. Basically, you have to lead the Cataquack all the way over to this island over here. That way he can launch you up into the star. And I did that on one try. That is actually very hard to do. I can't believe I just did that in one try. Holy crap. Somebody want to give me a high five? Anybody want to give me a E5? High five your screen. I'm doing it right now. You did it? No, you didn't. You liar. You left me hanging, brah. Why'd you leave me hanging? I was going to visit you for Christmas this year, but then you just let me hanging, brah. That's not cool. You can't be doing that. Shoot. Of course, here's the map. Thank you. Dreadnought Galaxy. Okay, so this entire episode, guess what? We're going to be doing a lot. I mean a lot of the purple coin missions. So guess what I'm doing? Speeding up a lot. So what I'm gonna do for this is I'm gonna speed this all up, but I am gonna commentate over it because it will take a while. Basically, this is gonna be 3, count them, 3 purple coin missions, simply because they are strenuous and annoying. But I need to get them out of the way, so I apologize if this episode's a little lackluster, but I will be commentating over it, so it won't be that bad. You know, that's what's that. But we'll get it done. It'll be fine. It may take a while, but it'll be fine. This is fine. Okay, so without further ado, speed up! Okay, so we're here in the beach area. I forgot the name already. And we're just going to collect these purple coins right here. You want to get on this vine right here. I recommend collecting coins in specific areas before you go to the more out-of-the-way ones, personally, because it's easier to keep track of them as well. That way you don't have to just switch from place to place and then you don't lose them quite as easily, I should say. Although there is the slight chance that you're going to be missing that one purple coin, and that doesn't really happen to me that often. Well, that didn't actually happen to me during this time, so there's no worry of that in this. But I did collect them all. It took a couple of tries with one of them in particular, but this one, it's not that bad. It's okay. So yeah, we're just gonna collect them on top of here and here as well. The thing you're gonna want to watch out for in this area specifically is collecting some of them that are actually out on the edge, because there is that high chance that you could die with some of these trees right here. They're positioned in such a way that they go off the edge of the planetoid, and you definitely want to be careful of that. Also, I couldn't think of what to say there, I apologize. Also, what we're going to need for this mission is Spring Mario, everybody's favorite power-up. Everybody loves this one. But yes, this does take a couple of tries for me, but I did get him in the end. It is a little difficult to control Spring Mario, so it will take a while, and you want to be very patient with Spring Mario, otherwise you're going to end up falling a whole bunch of times again, and like, this is one of those instances where it's very wise to be a little bit cautious around the edge with the trees, because it gets a little nerve-wracking near the top, which is why I suggest taking care of those as soon as possible. That way if you screw it up, it's not like you have to start all over again. That's why I say get rid of some of the harder ones first. That way all you have is the easy ones and there's not as much pressure on you. So there's a couple in the water right here. There are actually more in the water down below, but I'm going to get those later. Because there are very few in the water down there, and you don't really have to worry about them that much. Also, there's one hiding right behind the waterfall. It took me a while to line that up. But there's only one behind the waterfall. And that may be the one that you missed, so you never know. I'm not going towards the edge over there because I don't trust myself with Spring Mario. However, I do need him for a couple of more coins. So I just got that one instead. The water will get rid of the Spring Mario, as you've seen before, so I don't recommend going in the water unless you absolutely want to get rid of the power-up and need to, I should say. This is also another one of the trees that can be annoying. You also do need Spring Mario to get up the tree as well, so be very cautious about this tree right here. This one just throws me for a loop. It scares the living crap out of me, I should say. And we're gonna go back. There aren't any purple coins in that tree over there in front of us, so no point in worrying about that. Just gonna get rid of it and collect the ones near the edge. That way we can get rid of that. And as soon as we collect these, we'll go after the ones in the water. Oh, I missed that one up there. I forgot. I know it's because there was a shadow on the ground, but what can you do? What can you do? So I'm gonna have to go back and get that, and then we're gonna go get the ones in the water. And that won't be any problem whatsoever. Because there are exactly 5 in the water, so in case you're missing 5, they're in the water. Usually people would probably go after the ones in the water first, right after the ones on the land, in the front part, I should say, but you never know. And Spring Mario is so hard to control. I don't know why they introduced this. It's so terribly controlled. Like, you go in one direction, he keeps going there even when you shift the control stick, so it's like, ew. Like a bad booger that got stuck into the nose of Mario. But there's one of them. They're actually pretty widespread within the water here, so if you don't see them immediately, do not fret. They are just very hard to come by, kinda. Be sure to monitor your air supply as well, because, you know, that's pretty important. You know, not dehydrating, goddammit. Suffocating isn't exactly the best way to go about this. If you have a shell, you can just take a quick breath, like I've shown you before. So there you go. And now we can get the purple coin right there, and that's pretty much the entire mission. So we're just gonna go up there and collect it from this guy, and we'll move on to the next mission altogether. Alright, so the next mission we have lined up is Yes, purple coin comment. Yes, yes, yes. It's Seaside Galaxy purple coins by the seaside. Now this one is actually rather strenuous because the purple coin mission lines itself up across the entire way. So you pretty much have to make an entire loop around the entire galaxy while taking your time collecting coins. So it takes a while and it's rather aggravating. I don't know why they decided to make the purple coin challenge like this in this galaxy. Because it's more annoying than anything. It's just, it requires so much patience out of you. And this isn't exactly a game where I'd say would be enticing you to be a little bit patient. Because you're always hurry-scurry and whatnot. You know, you want to jump from this and that and this and there. But you're doing that, it's just that you have to wait for the clouds to go up. You can't touch the water, otherwise you lose the power-up that makes you continue going. And it's just rather strenuous. I don't like this mission at all, to be honest with you. This is probably one of my most hated missions because of it ruins the entire feel of the game, what it's supposed to be. But we're gonna do it nevertheless, because that's my mission. That's my mission here. So basically all you have to do is climb across the clouds, no big deal. You're gonna have to wait a couple of times, as I said. Some of them go up, some of them go side to side. Like I said, you just want to be patient. There's not really much to say about that besides be perceptive about where the purple coins are lined up, because some of them are actually hidden quite well. Like for instance around this area, there are actually a couple of purple coins hidden down below, as well as up there on top of that little spire castle thing. So you do want to see right there, yeah, they hit them very well, and some of those places you wouldn't even bother thinking of looking because how odd it is where they put them. But they're there. You still want to keep an eye out because there are only 100 in this galaxy. There's not a surplus of them like in some of the other ones. So you have to get every single one, and that's the main goal of it. So yeah, there's not really much else there to say about it, honestly. It's pretty much the same course, except we're not underwater. We just can't touch the water. And we're just going to go about it as we should do. There's nothing really I could possibly say that you should be wary about besides looking for the purple coins. There aren't too many enemies abound in the area, so that's all I can really say about it. So yeah, this galaxy is pretty cool besides this mission. Although it's kind of sad that this one mission kind of ruins the galaxy for me, because every time I think of this galaxy, I always think of this mission, how strenuous it is. But the galaxy itself, looking past that, is actually pretty cool. It's a pretty cool concept. It's kind of like that manta ray level, only it's like meant more so for the shell tossing aspect of it, more so than the manta ray. So it's kind of neat, I suppose. I'm just collecting some star bits here just because I can. I mean, it's so slow paced anyway. You might as well just have a little fun with it while you're at it, you know. It's a vacation, you know? You can't always be serious. It's a vacation. I think they required me to go back, too, so I'm just going to collect these over here, and then we're going to keep going on. I'm not sure if it's actually required for me to go back or whatnot, but that's what I did, because that looks like what I had to do, you know? Don't fight the power, just go with it, and try to manipulate it as best you can. Just like women. I'm kidding. That was in bad taste, but I freely admit it, and so I am a better person because of it. No, not really. I'm still sick-minded bastard. And because the star lands on top of the spire over there, we have to run all the way halfway through the entire galaxy just to go collect it. See what I mean by collecting the star is actually the worst part of the missions. It's unbelievable sometimes. Why couldn't they just spawn it right where you land, like right on the main island? I don't know why that one's the place where everybody was like, hey, you know, let's put it up here and make it the most ridiculous spot to put it. I don't know if this was Nintendo's challenge to everybody, because this one just seems ridiculous as a mission. Like some of the stuff shouldn't even... Some of this platforming is just ridiculous. It's not hard, it's just aggravating, you know? But besides that, we did it. It's no big deal. Whoa. Oh, collect the star, dude. Jesus. Okay. And we're moving on to the next one. No, was it a purple comet I didn't notice? It is the purple coins on the summit. This one is also rather strenuous, but it's more in the perilous jumps than it is in the time consumption. It's kind of in that category, I suppose. So, right off the bat, you're gonna want to, as soon as you land right here, you're gonna want to collect these 2 coins in the back right here. They're hidden from plain sight, but they are there, and you're gonna want to make sure you collect them. The thing I notice people mostly miss is there are 2 purple coins actually hidden out in the middle of the water. They're over there in that corner over there with the metal. And you're going to want to get those as soon as possible because it is very easy to forget about these because you're going to be exploring vast areas. So I suggest getting this one out of the way as soon as possible. And you can also get a whole bunch of coins right there if you're feeling lucky, but I don't see the point in it, quite honestly. Also, you want to go this way because there's 2, or 3, I should say. Or 5. Let's keep making the number grow. Why not? There are 5 hidden in that direction over there, and they're very easy to miss as well if you don't take that little extra detour. I also suggest heading up this way first, because this way is actually rather harder than the other way. Because this way is actually harder, like I said before, you get the hard out of the way, you can go with the easy, and you'll feel much more comfortable with it. I've actually died in this area twice doing this mission, so yeah, because it's so strenuous. But thankfully I didn't go to the top, so I didn't get too much progress done, you know. But this area is actually a little bit easier than the initial mission because they took out the enemies in here, so there's no boulders, no bats flying at you or anything. Some of the power-ups in this area even don't even serve a purpose anymore, so it's not as bad, although there are still obstacles like this, for example. These are awkwardly timed, and you have to do it to perfection in order to get up there. Now this one right here is a perilous jump that you have to do in order to collect those purple coins. It has to be a long jump, otherwise you will not make it. As that Toad Brigade Captain told you right there, it has to be a long jump. Because you're going to miss that if you just normal jump. And I've actually missed that. That's the one place I actually died on one of my attempts right there, as sad as it is to say. It's not that bad of a jump, to be honest with you. But I missed it, nevertheless. There are 2 coins on top of these thwomp things, I believe. I don't know what these enemies are actually called, surprisingly. They have a weird name, I don't know. But, you know, this is the way up to Baron Brrr, and basically he has purple coins up there as well, and we'll just be collecting those too. It's not a big deal, not a big deal at all. Also, if you go towards this area, there's a couple of purple coins down here. There's some in front of the camera right on the other side, and you want to go down there to collect about 2, I believe. There's down that path there's none, so you don't even have to worry about that wall jumping area. That's just a shortcut back up or down, depending on where you are. And we're gonna have to do this, pretty much like I said before, it's the path to Baron Brrr, only purple coins along the way. And it's not that bad. You do need Ice Mario for that jump. I'm gonna have to do that twice because, well, I suck. I don't suck, I blow ice cold wind. I have minty fresh breath. I'm like a trident. In the icy areas of water and fire and perilous jumps of great magnitude. I'm a Diglett? Okay. So yeah, purple coins in this area. There's a couple on top, but there are some purple coins at the bottom as well. So you're gonna have to break this on both sides, I believe. And well, actually, you don't have to break it on both sides. You have to break it on the right side. And there's 4 left, and they're all right here. So that's all of them. And the star spawns all the way back at the beginning. So all we have to do is run down there, and that'll be it. Your total is 1925. Please drive around to the first window. And yeah, that's all we have to do. Just gonna run and go collect that, and that'll be the episode. So I'd like to thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, please say you did. I'm not gonna ask any favors. Maybe. Okay. But I'll see you in the next one. Take it easy, guys. And the galaxy is complete. Yay! Oh, and we're actually going to be completing the game in the next episode besides, you know, the final boss. But anyway, I'll see you guys in the next episode. Take it easy, and later. Peace!